My people, what's good? NFL week one is upon us. But before we get to the NFL, y'all see what I got with me. She decked out. She got her new Falcon hat right there. She say she on the hunt for a Falcon baseball jersey.
I found it. Oh, I
You
found it.
found it.
I found it. Oh yeah. Kanika was like, "Here it is, right here." I was like, "Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I found it. I got it."
I should have known.
Yeah.
I should have known
I have
you
fun.
found it.
I have fun Sunday. You see, I got new.
No brand. We're gonna get in all that good stuff. I want to uh ask you about your game day experience on Saturday. I saw you was tailgating. You
Right.
had you had the fam. Shout out to our nephew who
Yep.
he's a proud graduate of
That
the
you.
U. He's
Yes,
proud
sir.
graduate of the U. So we got mob ties to the U. Everybody.
Yep.
Talk about the experience. E. What was it like to finally be back in a real live college football setting like that? Talk about it.
I mean, so it's still that weird. That's still that weirdness. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's still not that camaraderie that you used to feel, even with strangers. When you with total strangers, I mean, you didn't have a lot to cheer about. As far as the game was concerned. So, you know, the high fiving of people around you, of course, didn't happen because we had nobody high fiving. But we were definitely sitting in the section. I mean, because Joshua got the tickets from the University of Miami, so we were surrounded by you people. As as far as that is concerned, so the tailgates were off the chain. Tailgates, I mean, two lots on Lucky Street around Forsyth Street. I mean, just off the chain. Everybody had music, everybody had food, everybody had, came stuff and cheering and Thrillville came on and like that's my song, but so we really had a good time as far as the initial tailgating and even inside the building, even walking to the building, that whole thing is fun. Even I know when we're walking to Mercedes Benz and we're trash talking to people around us. So all of that was going on as well. So we did get that part of it. Inside, they said it was a sellout. They claimed it was 100,000 people, 100,000 tickets sold, or whatever the case may be. You saw big patches of nobody around. You
Mm-hmm.
did see poor Alabama. They were, well, not poor Alabama, whatever. They were in the sun side. So it felt great in Mercedes Benz, even with the people with the roof open, because we were not on the sun side. So, I mean, that's a good thing. And so that is Mercedes Benz to say because they have the roof open, masks are optional. We had on our masks.
Of
Uh,
course, of course.
for eating and drinking, we had on our masks. I mean, it's just smart to me.
Yeah.
So, but it's just different, and it's just gonna take a minute. I know that for, you know, people to feel comfortable. I'm really interested how it's gonna be on Sunday, because I do sit around the same people all the time, and
Mm-hmm.
um, and so that's gonna be different. I'm gonna see who's there, and and everything, and what be doing the elbow bump and all that good stuff, and
Well,
as opposed to
uh,
the high five. So it was good to be back in Mercedes Benz. I had not been there since the last Atlanta United match before the COVID
COVID.
shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I went to the first home match there, but yeah, otherwise. It's going to be interesting to see how it is for Falcons game on Sunday. But I'm ready. I got my clothes ready. I'm like the first day of school. Got my shoes, my clothes, my socks, my whole outfit together. I'm ready. Tailgating. We tailgating now. So
Oh, it's funny because I was what they always gonna announce the tickets sold versus
right,
what's
right,
actually come through. I know the one of the little shows that I work on in Houston, they were just talking about they got like 12,000 seats still available,
right.
and they were saying they don't know. Uh, Lucky for everybody now, they don't do blackouts and all that stuff anymore. That's a dead era in NFL now. But they were just trying to figure, are they gonna get a walk up crowd, or I know the radio station there, they're doing a giveaway. Of course, they're gonna give away 12,000 tickets, but they're giving away tickets in fours, and they're just wondering if is this COVID related? Is it Deshaun related?
They need to stop. They know nobody come see that book. Come on.
And it's crazy because they finally they did what we knew was coming. They're gonna basically healthy scratch Deshaun for the entire 2021 season.
They him watch.
They made Tyrod. I mean, again, we knew this from day one. They made him QB1 officially. I'm happy for Tyrod. Tyrod, again, a guy who lives in Atlanta, who does a lot. Man, this guy, I can't stress, something good needs to happen for Tyrod, because this guy here does so much, and
right.
It's not on social media. It's not, but Tyrod is a guy that you could just walk up to, and he will just talk to you like you his partner.
Right.
Like we truly need more guys like that.
Right. And we know
in this industry.
Right. And he's been done wrong a few times, and just like what Teddy Bridgewater. So I'm happy for both of them.
Yeah.
You're right, Case Will. Because I'm not looking for anything out of Houston, and it's funny, it's cute that they saying, "Oh, we're gonna get a walk up crowd, man." Anyway, whatever.
Let's talk these Atlanta Braves real quick. How we went out west. It was okay. I want us to slap folk out there out west, but I mean, it was respectable. But we got them Washington Nationals. They on deck next. I think we hold about like a 2-game lead.
2-game lead.
We got a 2-game lead, and it's.
Well, we didn't play yesterday, and
right.
They did play yesterday, and they won yesterday, so it's a game and a half actually.
Right.
Lead that we still have, but we play today, and so start the series with the Nationals. Look, we play the Nationals and Marlins. We should handle business with these teams that we need to handle business with.
Right.
Your business with these teams that you're supposed to handle your business with, you get going good. But look, because Philly's on our heels, the Mets quietly have been playing excellent ball as of lately, but they're beating up on the teams that we beat up on before we went out to the West Coast.
Yeah.
So you take care of those teams you're supposed to take care of. Philly seems to have a problem with the Marlins. Marlins did us a lot of favors by they have a huge problem with the Marlins, and they can't seem to get past them. So thankfully that happened. We lost 1-run games, and of course replay, whatever that is, that system they have in
throw that crap out. Just throw it out.
Because
throw it out for every league. Throw it out. Throw it out.
Making sense. It's too subjective, and when you have pro New York people making calls for the other teams that are playing against New York teams, you're not gonna get those calls.
Yeah,
I don't care what anybody say.
Throw it all the way.
Yeah.
This is what I hate about the baseball system. It really is for every sport. We know the plays are bang bang.
Right.
When you have the benefit of slowing it down, you don't have the benefit of that when it happens. Just call it. Let us live with it. Because when we go to the replay, now you start seeing other stuff.
Well, Maceo, I would rather they do this. Don't let the replay know what the call is. Don't let them know what the call is. If you're slowing it down so you can get the plays right.
No.
Don't let them know what the call is.
But they don't get it right. That's the problem. They don't get it right.
That's what I'm talking about. If they don't know what the call is, then it's not so subjective. It's not so, because the whole problem is, Maceo, especially with baseball, they don't want to show up the umps on the field. They don't want to show up the umps on the field. So they're never gonna make calls that they got wrong right. They don't the times that you said, oh, he is definitely once again. Braves have lost 3 games now on calls that were clear as day if you looked at them on replay.
The Braves never get the benefit of the doubt
Never,
with
never.
they never get the benefit of the
Nope.
doubt when they come to MLB replay. Again, I just wish they just do away with it. We grew up on, hey, he made a good call or a bad call. We got to live with it, move on. But we bring so much scrutiny when we try to implement all this technology. And for all the technology we have, they still kind of sort of get it wrong.
They get it wrong. I mean, just look at that game yesterday. It drug because they had a four targeting calls.
Yeah, don't even.
It's got to go to play and take forever. This is the first half.
Don't even get me started on that. We're gonna talk Charlie Morton real quick. The Braves they extend old Charlie. They put 20 milli in his pocket. Your thoughts on Charlie Morton getting that extension?
Charlie pitched Sunday. Charlie still got the Uncle Charlie, and you can't hit it. This dude is still pitching at a high level. Now look, as long as you get him through the 5th, you good, because you know it's just baseball today. Baseball today, pitchers are not gonna pitch deep in the games, and we just know that's just the way they play baseball today. So he is good for them five, maybe 5.5, maybe 5 2/3 in it.
Yeah.
But I like that.
Yeah, I was listening to what was our old Leo Mazzoni.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to Leo was on he was on the show I had caught last week. He was talking about how the problem with pitching today is we treat them like babies. Like, let these guys throw. He said one of the good things about the Braves when he was with their long run, he like, listen, I need 7.5, I need 8.
Right.
And that's what baseball is kind of getting away. We're not throwing these guys arms enough, and that's why they're probably having more injuries, because you're lessening the load when you should be increasing it.
Well, we know that, Maceo. We know that's why they have those. We were with the big 3 here in Atlanta, and we know how they pitched and how those arms are stretched out to the point where none of those guys got injured. I mean, John Smoltz got injured just because he threw so hard. But the you know, they were finesse pitchers, and so because they don't even teach these guys the finesse pitch anymore.
Well,
look at it. These guys are not even throwing changeup. They want them to have. They basically deal with 2 pitches. Well, a fastball that's go over 100, and they're like, "Oh, that's good. You doing good. You throw that over 100, you good." You know.
Yeah, gas as they call it. Throw that gas.
Right. Then you good. So
throw that gas. We're gonna switch gear real quick because K Swill he must have got a copy of mine. I must have emailed him my notes by mistake. You and I, we're avid Georgia Tech football fans.
Yep.
They took one on the chin on Saturday, and not only did they take one on the chin, they had to pay for that. But when they Northern Illinois went home with a $1.1 million check.
Well,
and they got the dub.
Well, and you know, injuries, and then you know, I know everybody's saying, you know, you've had all summer to get ready for whomever you're facing, but they all had all summer to get ready for you too. So
yeah,
they were able to look at film as well, and then when you get your quarterback injured, you know, it is just, you know, it can happen, and it happened to Tech on Saturday, unfortunately, you know. They're the ACC network. They won't come on Comcast, and I ain't paying for no more stuff. I'll be when I see it.
It was just, and I've been like trying to get people to not really sway people, but just try to get people to understand the business of college football right now.
Right.
When you include the transfer portal with just it's so much COVID, just all of these things. It's a way you prepare, but it's also a way that you carry yourself on game day.
Right.
And yeah, listen, Tech You're not supposed to lose this game. I mean, you're not. But it's football, and like any given Sunday, any given Saturday, stuff happens, and Ken, we're gonna get to that and say, Ken, did I email you my notes or something, Ken?
I mean, but yeah, I mean, any given Saturday, any given Sunday, all that good stuff. And like I said, people see you too. You know, people see you. You see them. It's ain't nobody hide. They got film on you too. And then just like Case Will said, you know, when you're so stubborn that you don't make the adjustments.
So this is the question, E, because it's year 3 for Jeff Collins. He's done a masterful job of branding the program, that fall for the culture, all that stuff. And see now, alumni, the fan base, they're like, hey, we're in year 3. It's time to win football games now.
I mean,
it's time to win football games now.
But Maceo, is that so easy to do when you had to basically scrap all of that stuff? So is it 3 years or is it 4? Is it a 4-year process? Because you got to get rid of the stuff that you had before. You got classes coming in, but you still got some of those dudes on the scholarships that were under the old regime and the old way of playing football.
Yeah, and so because I'm there all the time, I've witnessed the type of player that Paul Johnson used to recruit versus what Jeff Collins is bringing in. And Jeff Collins is doing a good job. But like I said, it is what it is, everybody. We're in a microwave society. When you look at other teams and you're seeing, okay, they're developing, and then you're like, okay, again, we have a guy who is, like I say, has put a lot, like the culture of the program looks very good.
Right.
But people want wins, you know. Like I say, you know,
that's all that
because
that's all that matters until they get to the point where, well, okay, I know you won 10-3 on Saturday, but you know, how'd y'all win? I mean, I don't like that. You know, it's always a but. It's always a next level. Are you winning? Okay, did you win? Okay, how you win? Did you lose? Okay, how did you lose? You know, so I mean, I you know, once again, I didn't see the game because they tripping with this network. They said it was gonna be on here. But when I look for it, I ain't find it somewhere.
I think to a lot of people's point, you just expect. Listen, I don't care if you roll your 4th string out there.
Right.
You're supposed to be able to beat North Illinois.
You're supposed to be.
And that is the problem that everybody had this morning. See, because this is what happens. And it's funny how this happened because I heard these conversations the last couple of days. You never miss something till it's truly gone.
Yeah.
But for as crazy as everybody was ready to move on from Paul Johnson, and you remember I said this when they moved on from Paul Johnson.
You must have saw Didi Big Tech people. She talking about, I'm gonna say it. I miss it.
but no, the thing, because say what you want. Okay, don't like the offense, do whatever. One thing Paul Johnson did on a regular basis
was win.
He beat them folk in red and black.
Yeah.
He put you in a couple of ACC championship games. Now listen, you appreciate that now, but and see, this is the problem that fans have. Like you see what everybody else doing. I want to do that.
Right. And it was an exciting brand. It was an exciting brand of football. I mean, you know, Georgia State lost to that brand of football with Army bad this weekend. They couldn't do nothing with that triple option. Oh my God!
They didn't hit the fullback all night, and when you run the option and you don't hit the fullback, it's a long day. Because if the quarterback decide to pull the ball, it's K-Swill. K-Swill hot, everybody.
He hot.
Captain America is hot. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. And this was crazy. But see, because Kennesaw State comes in Saturday. It's people in these streets who think Kennesaw State can win this game
I
on
mean,
Saturday.
they can, but because we already said, look, Georgia State beat Tennessee. Georgia State beat Tennessee at Tennessee.
At Rocky Top. At Rocky Top.
I can do it, y'all.
It's interesting. It's all interesting. One of the good things that came out of the game, even though Sims got hurt, you saw Jordan Yates, who again big time prospect out of the state of Georgia. He came in. He gave a lot of energy
and gave him a chance.
Gave him a chance. So we'll see. Again, a guy who's been on campus 3 years now. He should play the way he played on Saturday.
Well,
Got it.
Let's talk about a guy that's been on campus for a while. Up 78. Can we go up 78? Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go
up 78. You know, I mean, because that defense is nasty. That front, y'all, even in the year that they went to national championship game, they didn't have no defense like this. No defense, even with Quan and all the fellas, because they weren't putting the quarterback on his butt. They put the quarterback on his butt.
Yeah. They did. Sometimes.
Exactly. And that was the difference. A big quarterback. Now, mind you, Dabo, I don't know, you talk about not making adjustment, K-Swill. Georgia didn't have to even prepare or worry about quarterback running the ball because the quarterback did run the ball. He ran one time, and the one time he got a first down, and then they ain't run him no ball. That's just being stubborn. That's being stubborn.
Well, something happened to DJ. I don't know if it was that first or second hit, but after he got hit in that first quarter, he was done.
He was done running. He
was done. Period. His feet were happy the entire game. It was only 3 times when he set himself to throw, he threw some darts. But for the most part, his feet were happy. Like they put something on. DJ.
Wait, well, when you get hit by 99, I mean, come on.
The one thing,
a whole lot of people.
The one thing Georgia has to fix, and I'm telling all my people, me and G Hurst cussed me out for 2 hours because he hate the offense. He's like, man, you told me this off, man, the offense trash, man. What the hell we do? I say, G, y'all got 11 weeks to fix it, man. Slow down.
So my boy Woody told me, this is what Kirby wanted to do. He wanted to play this smash mouth, run it down their throats, kind of not throw the ball at all. Evidently, we're not gonna throw it all. I mean, and I don't know. I mean, to be fair, you have tons of receivers injured. So I guess he just didn't feel like he was comfortable. I don't know, but you know what? I told you on Sunday. Kirby need to stay in the defense locker room and let the offense do what the offense do. Drive me crazy. I ain't nothing but Kirby butt then. Y'all know that.
Listen, monkey, the college football is about how many points you can put up. Yeah. In November, December, if you can't score 35, you ain't gonna be able to win. You got to be able to score 30.
That's today. That's today.
That's what I'm saying.
We've come up during our lifetimes and seeing that ain't necessarily true. If you can stop them from scoring, all you need is score 3 points. If you can stop them from scoring, short field, long field, whatever the case, Georgia was killing. They were killing them. And if it wasn't for 5 freaking out and grabbing for no reason, because the ball wasn't even catchable, they wouldn't even got a 3-point.
Well, that's typical DBs. That's typical DBs. That corners just they gonna panic. They Corners panic because, and it's y'all fault. It's all of y'all fault because y'all like to be like, man, he got burnt. He got burnt. So they hold because they don't want to get burnt. They don't want to get burnt. They don't want to get mossed. So it's all y'all fault. It's all y'all fault.
That's what Miami kept doing. I'm like, what the heck you backing up at the snap of the ball for? He's just throwing it underneath and you giving him the underneath. That's all they did. I mean, look, I know we talked about this for a second, but let's go back. Let's go back to him, Alabama's quarterback, right quick. Let's just rewind it back right quick. I don't know about him, y'all. I don't know about him. I know he had 344 yards, but they were short fields. They were short fields. He made two good passes. One of them he shouldn't have been able to make because it was a turnover. I don't know what the referees were looking at on Saturday. I just don't. But listen to me. I don't know about him. I don't know about him. They got a good defense, but I don't know about him. I don't know if the defense was so good because Derek King got hit, just like you said, DJ got hit. And when he got hit early in the game,
well, he ain't want that smoke. He ain't want that smoke.
Yeah, he wanted.
He ain't want that smoke. I'm gonna say this about Bryce Young because I was able to get my hands on the all 22 film. The one thing about Bryce Young that Jalen didn't do, Tua didn't do, Mac Jones didn't do. It just when they started out. And a lot of this, I know his high school coach out there, Marta Day. He understands where to go with the ball. He 3-step out, 5-step out.
Maceo, Maceo, he got to. He 2 feet tall. Maceo.
Right, but that's what makes it even better. That's what. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. He has understood it. He's been small all his life. And he understands passing lanes. He understands rhythm. If you look at almost every ball he threw, and it was on time, right. He got that ball out because, again, he understands, hey, I don't want to get at 180, they say 194 pounds. No, he's not. He's not. No, he not that. He know, man, and he's been conditioned. Now, I got to get this ball out of my hand or I'm going to get killed.
Right, and so the few times that they did hit it, because at first Miami was blitzing, and two times in the first half that they stopped blitzing is when he was able to complete a pass. No. So he was over because initially he was overthrowing, he was underthrowing, he was doing everything because they were blitzing him on every play. It seemed like. So and so with that, see, this is what I like about them having Bill O'Brien as the offensive coordinator. Bill O'Brien, he said, okay, they blitzing. Right. And what other dumb coaches don't do that Bill O'Brien did on Saturday, he threw into the blitz. Second half, though. It was the second half because in the first half, he didn't do it. In the first half, but that's what I'm saying. Adjustments. Right. That's adjustment that Tony Elliott or Todd Monken refused to do on Saturday. But we ain't talking about that no more. But this Alabama offense with the receiver, I don't know where they be getting these jokers from. But Bill O'Brien is going to. I love the fact that his NFL experience. He's seen so much on the NFL level that really stepping down is really going to be almost a bigger plus for these guys. And they are because he's like now he done seen every exotic blitz in the world. So what somebody finna do in college, he like. Man, okay. Look, just get the ball out your damn hand. That's what you do. And that's exactly. And you're right. That's exactly what he did. So I mean, so it's going to be interesting to see how this whole thing goes along. I mean, Clemson don't long season. Right. Clemson don't play anybody, so they probably go undefeated for the rest of the season. Literally, they play nobody. Nobody. Yeah, number one transfer from Ohio State, Marlon. And this was crazy. He couldn't get on the field at Ohio State because of Olave, Wilson, Marvin Harris, and something. Now, Ohio State might have the best wide receiver room in America. They room looked like Alabama room a couple years ago with Devontae. They got 4 first-rounders in their room. So, number one had to get the hell on. And he transferred to Alabama. He started. It's all crazy. NFL time eat.
NFL time.
Nope.
Here we go, ESO. I don't know why they did this. They emailed me just the other day, and we had to vote.
Hold up for 1 second, because you know what just came down the wire, and I want to tell you for a second that you were 100% wrong. Thank you, AP. Don't agree with you.
That's fine. That's fine.
Alabama #1, them dogs
Yeah.
#2.
Yeah, of course. SEC bias. It's SEC bias. It's okay.
OS Pool #3. So you
Yeah.
go.
Listen, it's week 1. We at the end of the year, we know who's gonna be there. We know who's gonna be there.
Yeah. And one more thing before we talk about the NFL, we got to talk about that game Sunday night. Maceo, how you just gonna brush over that Florida State Notre Dame game? Which was
we not brushing over it.
Okay.
We're not brushing over it. We're not brushing over it.
Football. That's all.
No. Because I want to talk. Because I want to talk that one, and I got some about Ole Miss.
Okay.
Which I tried to tell y'all. Y'all better watch Ole Miss now. Y'all better watch Ole Miss.
Look. Everybody hate him, but he does.
Look here, and it was crazy. He wasn't there. Imagine he was there.
He wasn't even there.
They would have scored 70.
Yep.
They loaded, and Matt Corral is a dog.
Yep. They were putting some licks on some folks last night. Trucking people.
He a dog. So they gave us these silly NFL power rankings.
Okay.
And of course, everybody feel like, except me, I got beat up in the room about this, but I'll be right in February. For some reason, everybody feels that we're gonna have a collision course of Tampa Bay and Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, everybody feel like they're gonna run it back.
Everybody feel like they're gonna run it, but I get it. It's hey, Tampa bringing all 22 back. Pat Mahomes is the best player in football. I heard somebody say today that his career gonna end up being more accomplished than Tom Brady. I'm like, wow.
You know how
I know. My question for you, Erica: do you see Tampa Bay and the Chiefs as a collision course to the Super Bowl?
We always talk about who's undefeated, and that's FT for the time. So there's a lot of age down there in Florida. So I mean, look, I know he's a totally different dude this year. He's speaking out more. He's giving more information than he's ever given before. He let people know after he was dropping the trophy and being drunk on the float that he got the COVID from I mean, just he giving all the business. He giving all the business. And so
he talking.
I don't know if that bodes well for him. We will see. I mean, on paper they look great, but we know that until you line up in here and see them folks and see what they do and see who can make it through without being injured. We're even in the season of COVID, but it's already teams that are not going to have people that they need out there playing Thursday because they got the COVID. So we'll see exactly how that whole thing is going to work out. I don't think anybody in these days and age needs to be making any bold predictions about who's going to be where, because you don't even know who's going to be on the field from week to week. Who's going to test positive? How it's going to mess up what room they're in with people who are or aren't vaccinated.
Yeah. This is one of the things I was telling our group pre-show. It's going to be 2 or 3 games this season where your starting quarterback is going to miss a game because of COVID.
So what about the rest of the quarterback room? Remember what happened in Denver? The whole quarterback room, the entire quarterback room was exposed because we know that these position groups, even if we saw that Hard Knocks last week, that they had a facility closed. So, but they were still having the position group meet in rooms, but the whole team wasn't together.
Yeah.
So that's your protocol. If that's the way you're gonna attack it, and have coaches in another room doing PowerPoints or whatever they're doing, you still have those position groups that are together. So how is
No.
that gonna work out?
Yeah. And so Buffalo has started doing this where they base their quarterback meetings are basically Zoom, and then Jake Fromm, who is considered like the COVID quarterback,
Right.
he
It's
he
totally away,
gets
which
yeah.
is smart. Which is
Oh
smart.
which is definitely
Which is
smart.
smart. You got the disease Cole Beasley out there who he can get everybody. Get everybody.
Yeah, I'm just intrigued because we know it's going to be uh it's going to be a situation where a key player, like a special quarterback, a big time receiver, somebody's going to miss a game due to COVID, and unvaccinated guys who get on the list, they basically gonna miss 2 games. So imagine Kirk Cousins
Mm-hmm.
has to end up missing 2 games.
Your cousin gonna miss 2 games.
And already on a shaky
Don't draft your
shaky
cousin.
squad.
Lisa, you need to get in my fantasy football league. Don't draft your cousin. Don't draft your cousin, y'all. I will.
My my fantasy league, I mean, a dude actually drafted Deshaun Watson. I was laughing. I said, "Really, dude? Like that is that what you did?"
He ain't gonna play, Shawty. He ain't
Yeah,
gonna play, Shawty.
it's crazy. Let's talk about those Atlanta Falcons. Week 1, Philadelphia Eagles come to town. They bring it in. Jalen Hurts. They got the Heisman Trophy winner. I don't know what to make of this Philadelphia team. They got a new coach in Sirianni who don't
Mm.
seem like he know what's going on. Your initial thoughts on this game, E?
I'm really worried because you got a rookie trying to hold off, Fletcher Cox over there. That is my concern with the offensive line. That's my concern with the offensive line and making sure that Matt is protected, that we can create some holes for the running back. And if Matt is protected and we, have a decent running game. I'm not saying, fantastic, exceptional running game. I'm talking about a decent running game to where because that's what we need. We are a play action team and we gotta have that. We've got to have that, and part of that is that offensive line. The defense is gonna be what the defense is. I don't even know who to start the other cornerback on the other side. I don't know. I don't know who that's gonna be. So we'll see as far as that's concerned. But I think if we can take care of business and block people that need to be blocked. Give Matt the time to get the ball out to, the receivers, the back. I mean, we got that talent on offense. We have pieces on the defense. That secondary, as long as if we don't get to the secondary, we keep them from getting to the secondary, we great. We great. I hope Dante Fowler is Dante Fowler.
He done changed it. He done changed the number. He got his college number back.
Okay, well, so I mean, maybe that'll make him play like he.
He might turn back into that Dante Fowler who was the first round draft pick in Duval County.
Well, I mean, hey, let's go. Let's go.
Well,
That's what we need to see. That's what we need to see. We need to get their quarterback on the ground. So if we can get their quarterback on the ground, then we don't have to worry about uh uh doing stuff to protect the secondary that you're not sure about. So keep everybody healthy, keep them COVID numbers down, make sure COVID don't come in the building, and then we should be able to handle a Philadelphia Eagles team that they don't even know what's going on. So
yeah,
we'll see.
yeah. Are you concerned? One of the things that's been making around the airways it got a little national attention. Well, the fact that most teams didn't play their starters. Are you concerned because you didn't really get to see what your first team offense looked like together on the field?
Because the folks didn't get to see what they were like. The folks don't matter. The folks don't matter. We talk about this all the time. Y'all get so enamored what you think you evaluated. People make the team on the practice field. What you're doing out there with those coaches, those
stop making sense, Erica. Erica, stop making sense. Stop making sense.
They make the decisions because of what you're showing them on the field. I mean, that's why I tell people all the time about Deidre Snot. Why man, they won't even give him a chance. Look, he ain't doing nothing out there in Final Press, y'all. That's why he inactive every week. Girl, you don't know what you talk
about. Okay. That's always so laughable to me. I'm like, I mean, these guys are only together every day, joint practices.
Yeah.
They have meetings every night. Just because you sitting at your house on your sofa or whatever you sitting on, and just because you don't get to see what you're like, man, the evaluation process is like,
right.
like it's crazy. And listen, hey, I know.
That's why I like Hard Knocks. That's why I like Hard Knocks, because you do get a little bit of an opportunity to see what the coaches, what the secondary coaches, what the position coaches get to see with these guys on the field. You get to see it a little bit, what they put in practice, whether or not you're having to repeat time and time again. That was one thing that they were saying about Bill Belichick. He does not like mistakes. You repeating the same thing. If I've gone over this with you 1,000 times, we've done this 1,000 times, and you still making the same mistake, that means something wrong. You're not retaining it, and I don't have time for that. I mean, that's one of the things that they said that all this stuff that's coming out about Cam and how Mac Jones was having to teach him the plays, the plays.
Not true.
I
not
mean,
true.
Of course, Maceo, we know that that's not true, and I think it's so nasty that Van Noy or whoever, all of them are coming out saying stuff like this, just trying to bring the man down more than he is.
Man, sometimes, and I hate this part about doing what I do. Sometimes I just want to cuss people out because and I've gotten so much better at this because y'all know I used to be so petty. I just fight all y'all. Like I go back and forth with all y'all clowns all day. But I refrain because like y'all don't know. Like just because you read something on the internet or whatever, it's not like no, it's not true.
Well, yeah, somebody
like
don't be going. I told you, don't be going back and forth with people.
And listen, I appreciate you. I'm glad I have a true community who be like, bruh, let it go. Because some of y'all, I tell y'all right now, I'll fight half of y'all. I tell y'all all the time, man, meet me on MLK.
Right.
Meet me on Cascade in the parking lot and let you get it on. Cause y'all don't know nothing, man. Y'all some. Let me relax.
It was so funny. We had this whole deal last night on Maze's alumni website about how small the band is. Well, with COVID and with them cutting band programs have been cut in the school system. Band is an elective that you take out for school. It's not even a class anymore. So so people don't even realize what's going on in these school systems. They say, "Oh, that's the coach because the coach putting sorry product on the field." What? Are you talking?
But see,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Clearly, y'all like folk like that. You ain't been to no game in 20 years because everybody band small. I don't care what school you at. Everybody is small.
So how about University of Miami had probably about 75, 60 people on their band, the entire band. And so I was thinking with Joshua and his friends that been out of school for 14 years now, which is funny to me. And they were sitting up there saying, Amber was in the band. She was like, it used to be so many more of us. What is going on? It is what is going on starting at the middle school level, the high school level, and the college level. You are being these programs are being decimated.
Yeah.
And then in the time of COVID, you can't have that many people, not that people are getting sick and not being out there in the first place. Then it is just a totally different situation. But to say, oh, it's the product the coach putting on the field, I said, do y'all know that Mid Grady don't even have a football team this year. Don't even have a football team this year.
I tell you a lot of time. This thing right here get some of y'all mofos think y'all Einstein because y'all sit here just type stuff. You don't know what you're talking about, clown.
Oh, don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I be like, you know what, man. I now you got it. You got it. Go to any high school game from 7A all the way down.
Any
Band, like, listen, we all remember the day when the band took up from the bottom all the way to the top. We understand, and not only that, we talk about band crowd. Like, people don't even go to games like they used to.
they don't even go to them anymore.
Yeah, they don't even go there because, like, really now, I'm going to the game, no parking or the whatever.
Right.
Dog, when the apps, like, now games on TV, like, you know what I mean?
You know, look at it. Corky Cal is not in Mercedes-Benz this year because they can't get, I don't care where the school is, they can't get enough people in there.
Yeah.
Interest in high school football for that. And just like you said, it's on TV. It was on Peachtree TV. All
on Peachtree TV. And I said this even when I was coaching. Listen, if you don't donate to the program, if you don't come up here and feed the kids, if you don't come here and do all, shut up. This is why Coach Cantrell, every year we used to have parent meeting. He wouldn't have. I couldn't never, as a coach, I couldn't go to the parent meeting because parents out. I'd be like, man, all y'all sorry.
Basically, that's why I told myself, well, you know, y'all pick and choose the stuff y'all want to be involved in. Were y'all here when all that mess was going down with Jarvis? Were y'all here when all the mess was going down with the band director? Were y'all here when Dr. They were like, oh, we knew all him downtown? No, where was the community to keep what we had going? We have school and they go math and science no more.
Have you paid any, like, if it's an alumni due, have you paid? Have you physically gone up to the school and asked the school, hey, what y'all need?
What can you do?
I mean, if you ain't did none of that, be quiet.
Shut up.
Be quiet. I remember when we were coaching over there, it was always funny how alumni felt some kind of way about the uniforms. And so our question was, what have you pitched in on the uniform? Right. Have y'all got together and said, hey, we'll order this set of uniforms? If you ain't did that, don't worry about what we were. Because all you're doing is complaining. You not coming to the game.
Right.
You complain. Somebody put a picture up. You say, well, why they got that on? Well, why don't you come ask us why we got it on? We'll tell you.
Right.
How about that's what the kids want to wear? It's about the kids, right?
Right.
That's what the kids want to wear. Yeah. Yeah. And you donate, hey, give us $100. That's what we always say. Give us $100. Right now, give us $100.
Right.
You ain't got $100. Shut up, clown. Let's go back to these last two college football games because Notre Dame and Florida State gave us a classic. This was so crazy about this game. The game had started going so left that I started watching the first Candyman because I was trying to compare and contrast, see where I went wrong watching the second Candyman. I turned back on the TV and they flipping the coin going to overtime.
You turned that game was exciting.
Listen, let me tell you something. So I turned before Mackenzie Milton came in the game.
Oh, okay.
Because what Florida State had rolled out their quarterback, I was as a quarterback coach, I was getting upset because I'm like, throw the ball away. Man, what are you doing? I just began. It is Notre Dame. You know, I ain't big on Notre Dame, but a fantastic game down the stretch. Your thoughts on that game, E?
Yeah, I mean, it did. You're right. It wasn't so great in the first half. It started.
Yeah, it was.
and it was so funny because Ian and I were sitting here laughing. We had gotten back from hanging out with the family, and I said, I know. He said, "Dang, coach, my helmet came off. It was just supposed to be one play, dog." Because he had actually started moving the ball then. And the helmet came off is when McKenzie came in the game. And it was totally different. A totally different deal. And you were rooting for him. And it was crazy that They iced their own kicker. I mean, I understand it was a smart challenge, the ball close up, but it took forever for them to decide that. So you iced your own kicker. You know. Notre Dame is once again not anything to write home about. Wish they would have lost, but I don't like neither one of them. I don't like Anthony Cooley. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. I wish it ended untied.
It's funny if you like the beauty of Twitter is like the range of emotions. Like first had they were ready to run Mike Norvell, like, man, this guy's not the coach of Florida State. He da. And then insert McKenzie. Oh my God, man, we back.
Right. And you gotta give him for as a coach to continue with the hot hand. He came in there and he was hot and he was moving the ball and they were were doing much better than they did in the first half. I mean, granted, they were driving the ball and they were probably going to score it regardless if they had came in or not. But to stay with the hot hand and to get them both together and tell Tua, I know you just lost your helmet. Those supposed to be one play, but we're gonna roll with the hot guy right here. Yeah. And he's a hot guy. So let's just win this. And and that's what they tried to do today. I checked the kicker. He made that one mistake. I see the old kicker.
That Florida State squad is so young.
Yeah.
They are such a young football team. A lot of freshmen and sophomores getting a lot of clock down there. Yeah. Shout out to my guy Kenyatta Watson, who is he's the pro football liaison down there. So he's around the program every day. I talk to him about once or twice a week, and he says he like, hey, we're gonna be a roller coaster because we're so young. But when it click, we're gonna be okay. And I mean, we're so used to being like, we grew up in a time where Florida State was just dominant. And I think
why?
Well, okay, excuse me. They won Bobby. They won 10 games every year. Which was funny because for that kick, for that this field goal to go wide left, I was like,
Bobby Brown rolling his grave.
I said, are y'all sit like on the night that they made a nice tribute to Bobby, a kick go wide left? I say,
as they were calling timeout, the kick went through, the field sailed through from
I say, if that's not the most Florida State thing ever.
FS poop on FS poop. And but just like Marlon and I were talking about this on yesterday, on Sunday, and just saying how we appreciate it. All of what ESPN is doing, all the stations are doing, what HBCUs getting time. I really enjoyed that Jackson State FAMU game. I mean, it was tough. It was tough, but it was good to see what they can do when they get themselves together. And the injury to FAMU's quarterback, it didn't help them. But listen,
that was a good thing. He got injured. He was terrible. He was terrible. And I guess what I gotta stop. My dad keep telling me I gotta stop watching the game as a coach, but I can't help it. I just can't help it. I saw some good stuff out of Shedeur.
Yeah.
And he a true freshman, but it's just certain. It's just certain. Like, dude, understand what's going on in the game, man. Like, why you trying to pull that running down 22 running like Marshawn Lynch, man?
What?
Don't pull the ball. Why you trying to pull the ball?
Right.
You ain't going nowhere, man. Get him the ball.
Right.
I just didn't. I didn't understand that.
And and my other thing that I was frustrated with them, and I told my family people, I need y'all to be a little bit more situationally aware. When the offense out there running play, shut up, man. I know y'all the march and all that other stuff. Flags, man.
It's just HBCU football. We used to tell our band, like, really, y'all can't wait. We not on offense to do that. Like, it's HBCU football.
I mean, y'all not paying attention to the game at all. Look, we about to just go here and let the girls dance. Offense on the field, can y'all stop?
We can't hear. communicate.
Like,
What are y'all doing? Hey man, be quiet, man. We're gonna get a flag.
Not always gotta dance when we try to play football here. This is a football game.
Hey, our band, we'll be driving right down where they sitting.
Oh yeah.
They getting loud and loud like.
I know. Dude, how many championship year going to championship with Maze Band did we say? Y'all gonna have to shut up, Maze Band.
They were
On Maze Band. Can Maze Band
they were the worst. That I forget down there in Stockbridge. We was like, you know what? We are going to just have to just take out the instruments.
I mean, but we were jamming though. We had to get that was a fantastic scene. That was a great game. I was
like, but they don't understand. Like, what the hell are they doing?
I know.
What they doing? What they doing? What the hell they doing? Another thing I didn't like about the Ole Miss Louisville game.
Besides it being boring, what? That was a boring game.
Just like Louisville, y'all can't find a quarterback.
No, evidently not.
I mean, all these quarterbacks in America. Mm-hmm. But see, this is one thing that has to happen. And I was saying this about
Maceo. You know why? Because they try to keep the same formula of quarterback they've had since Michael Vick. That's their problem. That's their problem.
But it's plenty of them out there. But see, what they got to do is stop. Like a lot of these schools got to stop like profiling quarterback. Oh, he got to be 6'3", 210. Run 4.3 40. That dog, ain't a lot of them out there, but it is a guy who probably 5'10", 5'11", who can do all that stuff, but he's just not 6'3". Dog, play him.
Like Alabama do it. Like that little baby is never a little baby. He a little bit thing, man. I was like,
they call that boy little baby.
That's your starting quarterback. That boy look. That's why we got hit that first time. He like,
You don't call Bryce Young a little baby.
Little baby, he is so little.
He smiled. It's so crazy. I looked at the roster. I like they got him at 194 pounds. I say so that means he 184 pounds. They added 10 pounds on him.
For real.
He called that boy a little baby.
But that's just goes to show you that Nick was like, look, little baby is doing what I want him to do, and that's getting the ball out of his hand.
Yeah, they understand. I just need. Can you make the play?
Right. Exactly.
I ain't tripping on. And see, this was so many people get it wrong in recruiting because they say, oh, he got to be this, and that. No, can he execute my offense? Can he make the plays that need to be made? No, right. That's all I worry about. I'm in the 6'4", big arm dudes can't complete the ball from me to you.
We see plenty of them in the NFL. We see plenty of them because just like you said, people get so enamored what they think that prototypical quarterback is supposed to look like and what he's supposed to be able to do that they pass over these guys that they don't think can do it. So until you get them out there, until you see what's going on, until you see that heart, you never know. But Maceo, you're not gonna get me off here before we talk about Thursday. Come on, man. You don't talk about everybody.
I say the best for last. I say the best for last.
Okay. What's gonna happen, Maceo?
Listen, we own the Buccaneers. I don't care who quarterback it. Tom Brady, Bob Brady, Grady baby. I don't care.
Okay.
Cowboys by 10.
Cowboys by 10.
Listen, Dak done told y'all, man, stop playing with him. Dak say stop playing with him. Y'all saw my personalized jersey done came in. I'm geek. I am geek. Tampa Bay, they're gonna be on the high because they're gonna drop that banner for everybody to see.
I don't want to say. I would throw up if I watched that pregame.
You're gonna hear. They're gonna tell you about all 22 stars returning. They're gonna talk about playoff Lenny, and they're gonna give y'all all this stuff. Listen, It ain't gonna be sweet, all you Tampa fans. And I done seen all the tag. I told you I can't respond to a lot of that BS. I'm telling y'all now while I'm on this microphone. Hey man, it ain't gonna be sweet. It ain't gonna be sweet. Zeke gonna run for 130. 130. I said it. 130.
Look, y'all got one job and one job only.
No.
I don't care how you do it.
No.
I don't care. Every time I see Z, he got food in his hand. I don't care how y'all do it.
28-24. 28-24. We're gonna find out about that Tom Brady knee. We're gonna find out about it. And listen, Bruce Arians done basically told y'all that these dudes tripping out here. Listen, teams they were climbing, they were chasing last year.
Mm-hmm. Right. And
they are the hunted now.
Yeah.
And they gonna get everybody best shot. And listen, y'all know Jerry Jones that made that phone call to the Illuminati already.
Right. And just like
Jerry done called the Illuminati. He done called the Illuminati already, man. That way ain't worried about it. I ain't worried.
Just like we saw in Kansas City last year. I mean,
man, listen. You come out there with all that, man.
They should have lost to the Falcons.
Well, okay, Swill, because I can only talk it right here. I can't go back and forth, folk on the book and the Twitter because of my job responsibility. But right now, I got the microphone. 28-24.
Okay, got you.
America's team.
You got one.
And then y'all gonna see Tom Brady walk around. Y'all gonna see him snatch that chin strap about 2-3 times. Y'all see what Grunt. Y'all see Grunt been in the protocol. He been in that protocol. So
him and and Domkin too. All of them.
Yeah. Mike Evans out here doing photo shoots every day with Super Bowl trophy and his shirt off. He think he an R&B singer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Godwin didn't get paid, so he gonna have an attitude. Man, listen, it's set up 28-24. Dallas Cowboys. And then you Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. I don't want to hear it. I don't want. Don't tell me about. I don't want to hear nothing about Super Bowl hangover because y'all say y'all ain't gonna suffer from that because y'all got all 22 back. I done seen. Listen, I got a screenshot of all of it. Every time y'all tag me, I screenshot. I don't say nothing. I'm just gonna send it back to your inbox because I can't fight y'all on social media no more. But I'm gonna be all in your inbox. I'm gonna be all in your inbox.
I appreciate that. Y'all go ahead and get that done. I'll be
28-24. And yes, I'm gonna be dressed from head to toe. Matter of fact, I might go and throw my personalized jersey on now and take a picture for y'all. Get y'all mind right. Oh no, it's just Tuesday. No, I wait till the game.
I just long as that shoulder and that knee and the toe or whatever else Dakota got wrong with him. Long as it's all right.
Dakota is 100%.
Long as the koala bear put down the Skittles and the sweet tarts. I'm like, this fool always eats. Hard knocks. He was chewing the whole time. I'm like, well, you gonna gain all that weight back.
I said the same. I like Zeke. I like, hey, can y'all edit that out? Like, why we gotta always show him eat?
Always.
Like, he running to the locker room for food. That's all.
Oh shoot! I gotta go. I didn't get in front of me. He gotta go eat.
Hey, shout out to my adopted team, the Oakland Raiders, man. The Oakland Raiders. They took care of your boy, man. Hey, they took care of your boy. Now, better win some games, John Grew.
Well, we'll see.
I gave you the game plan, John Grew. I gave you the game plan. I told you personally, take Spider 2 wiping down out to offense, man. Derek Carr hate that play. He hate it.
Yeah. So we'll see. But that's his play though. That's his bread and butter.
It don't work no more. Everybody know it's coming.
But you can't tell these old school coaches that, man. He got to go through that metamorphosis and just get into the 2000s. Let that old stuff go away.
This year 4, he got to make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, he does.
He got to make the playoffs. Mark Davis gonna stuck him. Mark Davis can ready to build a $14 million home in Las Vegas, and he can save some money by firing John Gruden. And you probably like, wait a minute, hold on now.
He can.
I can save some money by some furniture if I fire John Gruden. this
Yeah,
this expensive.
that food
But,
gate.
hey, but it's a good thing he building that house in Las Vegas than in California. Cause that same house would probably been 50, 60 million
Oh yeah, way more.
in California. And knowing that dude, they probably got the casino to like probably hey, man, y'all put about 7 million on that house, man. That's how rich people do, man. Hey man.
Right.
Put 7 million on man, y'all the casino running all day, man. Give me 7 million, man. Give me
Move
7
that
million
money,
on this house.
move that money around. Move that money around.
Give me 7 million on this house, man. The stadium ain't going nowhere, man. Y'all help pay for the stadium. Help pay for my house too.
Exactly.
Rich people make me sick. But that's neither here nor there. Cause next week, everybody, we finally get to run down some score and talk about the game. Nobody watch more football than me. E. I'm just telling y'all that now. Y'all don't watch more football than us. Y'all don't. Y'all. I've been watching classic college football games all day. I live in the past when it comes to football. I'm sorry, y'all. I live in the past.
Yeah, so we
Shoot
take
me.
care of business tonight against them Philadelphia. The Nationals.
The Nats. What you call them? You got a nickname for them
The
too?
Bugs.
The Bugs. Yeah.
The Bugs. The Bugs. The Fishes. I call them Marlin the Fishes. I call Philadelphia the Sillies. They're not the Phillies, they're the Sillies.
And everybody. That's why I ride with her, man. That why I couldn't do this with no other person because she matched my crazy.
Yeah.
It is what it is. She all fresh. Y'all see the new hat. She decked out. All this love, Grady baby. Go get your son. Go get your son. Go get your son.
Yeah.
Everybody sending me text messages because it's getting close. Listen, don't make me go put my jersey on today.
I mean, he got on glasses. You can see his eyes. He'll have on shades. Y'all know that when he gonna have on shades and the jersey next week. So
listen, I'm
he can't talk about it, but the level of petty in the dress is gonna rise up,
y'all. I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying to keep Hollywood in the closet. Cole Ball tried Hollywood last week. He tried Hollywood last week. He said, "Hey, now you walk out the door. I want Hollywood there. Hollywood need to get beat down today." I said, "Cole."
Oh no.
I said, "Cole, hey, Cole, you don't want that, Cole. You don't want that. Go get him." So I no. I'm gonna tell you, if he walk back in the gym, we turning the gym out. Needless to say, me and him almost got in a fight last Thursday. But,
y'all need to stop.
See how Marlon do? Marlon asked for Hollywood too.
That's what I said, Marlon. He got on glasses so we can see his eye.
Yeah, man, because I can't see. I got to be able to see our notes. I can't see in real life. Man.
He gonna pull on the shades. He not gonna care if he can see or not, because it's just all about how he look.
Y'all see, y'all want me to pull out the products. I see what's going on around here, man. Y'all.
I'm telling you, yeah, I guarantee. Y'all win Thursday. He gonna
hey, I'm telling y'all now.
He gonna have on some shades.
Friday morning, I'm telling you now. Friday morning, I am gonna be a fool.
Yeah.
Just telling y'all now. So for my girl E, man, this your boy, man. I'm getting ready to go finish watching Candyman. There's some stuff I missed in the first one, y'all. I saw the second one. I was like, I missed something. So I'm finna go. Finish. You saw the second one yet?
No, I don't know. I'm gonna keep missing it. Y'all going to go there. This is just ridiculous. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Stop being like that, E.
I'm good.
Stop being like that. It's actually a good movie. Everybody told me it was trash. I was like, I don't think it's trash.
Okay.
But I'm gonna finish watching the first one, then I give my synopsis. It's something I missed. Like something didn't translate with your boy. I say.
I mean, that was a while ago though.
Yeah, I didn't realize how far. That was a long time.
It's cool to have forgotten something that happened a long time ago like that.
On that note, y'all, we gone. That's why I'm fool E, man. Hey, man, we love y'all, man. Spread love, man. Spread love.
Yep.
Spread love. And stop. Hey, word of advice today. Stop using the word hate. People ain't always hate.
Right.
Just stop using the word. I stopped using that word like a long time ago.
Vocabulary.
Yeah, man. People like hate. Trust me.
Right. Exactly.
And a lot of times they ain't even think about you, but
most of the time.
what I know though, man.
They're like, what? Who? Yeah.
She dumb, y'all. We gone, everybody. Y'all have a good day. Peace.